be good content. But yeah, back when we used to have the one microphone, it was always like whenever Tej would speak, I'd have to put him on a separate audio track and like boost the audio to insane levels because it was like he was sitting on the side and also very, very quiet.
That sounds frustrating.
We really,
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh yeah, baby.
we really had to
We're
jerry
in,
rig early on. We had to jerry rig all that shit where it was like there was a lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
we really all jerry rigged it together.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
and-
group effort.
and
a
we
group
came out
work.
on the other side.
I remember a couple times where we recorded a podcast when you weren't there because it was running off of like Audacity
Yeah, Tej
Oh, yeah.
and USB mics, right? So it was like, okay, yeah, I guess we should do one even if Jack can't make it. And it was always like, what the fuck, dude? Audacity? How the fuck do we?
Yeah, and it
We
would
gotta
always
cut around this. We'd be way more careful about what we said when you were gone because we're like, I don't want to edit around shit.
just like
I
nervously.
think I
like,
made. I think I made one or two bleeps one time for something
Yeah.
somebody fucked up and said.
Yeah.
I think that was either. Oh wait, we'll get into that. But yeah, welcome. Wait, you say it.
Welcome to the Brown Bricks podcast, the most amount of fun you can have while listening to a podcast, and welcome to the 100th episode of it.
Woo! Yeah,
We made it.
100
That is-
most times you can listen to this podcast.
that is genuinely kind of impressive that we've done
It's a milestone. Yeah, it's fucking neat.
100 weeks of this. I was thinking about what we should do for our 100th episode, and I thought we should follow the Archie Sonic comics
What?
version of 100, where they
Does-
just kind of kept the story going, and no one really. They were like, "Oh yeah, I guess that was the 100th issue."
Why? Yeah, I mean, it really shouldn't be that important of a milestone for a story.
Yeah, but for a podcast, we just shoot the shit. Yeah, I really should have. I really should have put some more effort into fun activities that we could do.
Why?
I do have
Whatever.
one though.
Why?
What do you have?
I have one. I have one very cool thing. I kind of brought together a couple of different titles that we've had throughout the years. Actually throughout the years.
Yeah.
But and then I'm going to ask you which title is fake out of all of these.
Ooh, I think I'm going to be good at this.
Okay.
You actually listened to him, so
Modern day fox hunting featuring little fat boys. Psychopaths, but only with racist brains. The understated appeal of butthole vabbing. Gun flashing gambit at Pokemon Worlds. The legality of Asuka Langley Soryu. Drone strikes are a little bit like Candy Crush. And finally, public pissing is under attack, and only Disney cum hats can save it.
okay.
What were the first two?
I'm gonna say they're all fake.
No, I know that's not right.
They're all fake.
Are there multiple fakes?
There's one fake.
There's
out
one
of these.
fake. Okay.
Okay.
All the rest are real. All the rest are
Let me see.
unfortunately.
I'm reading
real.
them right
I
now.
recognize the topics. I just felt like the wording of the title wasn't what it actually was.
I'm going to go with modern day fox hunting.
Yeah, that one sounded off to me as soon as he said it. But
You know what's
let
funny?
me go over it again. Here, don't say what's funny.
I know butthole vabbing is real.
That one was pretty recent. That one was on the new
I
mics.
did not.
A lot of these are on the old one.
I don't remember the fucking public pissing topic.
I think I remember that one.
I don't remember talking about a Disney cum hat. So I'm gonna go with that.
I remember
Yeah.
the Disney cum hat is real.
So I will.
I'm a fake fan.
The fake one was Psychopaths, but only with racist
Oh, that was
brains.
the other one. Because I feel like we did a bit about
we
psychopaths.
did a
being
bit
real.
about that, but the title on that episode was Xi Jinping kills Kiryu Coco because he didn't
okay.
respond to his super
See,
chat.
that's what got me. The title seemed off to me, but I was like, but I definitely remembered that bit.
So modern day fox hunting, you said that one's like anachronistic. That was one of the ones where it was only you guys and I wasn't there. So that was just that was when I was skiing.
By that
See,
title
either
whack.
you or I came up with that title, and we just don't fucking remember it at all.
One of the few titles that you guys
Yeah.
came up with, and you're like, that
Wow.
one's fucking
There's
fake.
like one or two word titles that were just like we're not gonna try and.
Please clap. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's
Do
a
some
couple where
funny
I was just
shit.
like,
Okay,
I'm not.
genuinely email us with your favorite title. 'Cause
Yeah.
I
Yes,
definitely have some
that'd
takes on
actually
the
be-
best ones. brownbrickspodcast@gmail.com. For
Yeah.
me, it is still Taylor Swift bravely says the N-word.
That one.
I think that is the best title we've ever had.
That one's like very high on my list. I think one of my favorite ones.
It just
is, like-
captures the bit
yeah.
so quickly.
And I think one of my favorite ones is the Be Real Dick Pic Collective. That one's solid.
I'd have to look through them again.
Yeah, I'll pull them up. There's a lot of fun things. There's a lot of fun bits that we had, but also the cum hats. I'm surprised you guys forgot about the public pissing thing. I remember
that was the big argument about the, like, outdoor urinals.
Because I was like, you shouldn't have the ability to public piss, and you guys got real mad. I remember that like it was yesterday.
I didn't get so mad.
You didn't.
You didn't?
I just destroyed Jack with facts and logic.
No facts or logic was used. You just cited the Brits, which are notoriously disheveled people.
But their royal family is so beautiful.
Oh, damn, that was episode 75. That wasn't even that long ago.
Oh, yeah.
Like me, and I guess September 19th is decently
Let's have that argument again.
No. I don't even know what was the crux of the argument.
It was Jack thinks there shouldn't be outdoor urinals.
Oh, yeah.
I just said,
I think that's totally okay.
Yeah, and fights
we
ensue.
all know how you feel.
We know how you feel. Shut up.
Let's see. And then some of the ones were like, I was gone. You guys just like sent me the file, and then they got uploaded later. So episode 42, Scooby-Doo won't stop getting my kid to Nene. Was one where it was like it was just Connor. It was Connor uploading that. Let's see. Some of them are really ornate titles. Like I lost $10,000 in the Squid Game coin ARG featuring Duncan Spice.
I love how you do the featuring.
The featuring is, I think, like algorithmically solid because people are like, "What's that?"
Wow, they got that guy.
It's just lying.
Yeah, it is.
What's
just
cool about it?
Lying most of the time. No, it's all the time. It's lying. There's never been a time where I put featuring and it was like that guy was there.
No, we've never really had people. We've always been like, "Oh, what about this little online freak? What if we made fun of them on the podcast?"
Dotbat
what if we got him on
the idea of coming on at some point to me. Dotbat, but we'll have to get him on at some point in the future because he seems like a cool guy. That would be fun to have on.
Yeah, I want to discuss movies.
Yeah,
with Dotbat.
I'm down. There's definitely like most of the people that we tried to get on.
World War II with Dotbat. See what takes he's got on that.
We could talk about like the Pacific Front,
See, but I don't know a lot about World War II, so I'm gonna be kind of fumbling along. But like really kind of grilling.
What are we going to talk about?
About what he feels about certain aspects of it.
Like Erwin Rommel's campaign in
we should do
Tunisia.
That. If we actually got guests, every guest,
like
we should just like really grill them about like Nazi shit. We were like, so what do you think?
There's a lot of cool shit that happened in World War II that's not related to the Nazis.
What people don't realize is what people don't realize is that it was like, there was like the times were different, right? So like perspectively, and then like
I mean, what if you were German, what would you have done?
Yeah.
If you were a little German boy in 1943,
and everyone's telling you all this stuff. It sounds right.
It sounds
right to you.
Not only does it sound right, but it's beneficial to you.
If you're that little German boy.
And you're eating a little bit of Wiener Schnitzel, and you have a lolly,
and you have a beer, you have a good German beer,
and everyone thinks they'd be the guy who'd put down their Wiener Schnitzel and say, "No way, Jose."
So, what do you think about that, Tyler Dunbar?
I
think
that.
World War II is very interesting.
I have to agree. That
I would love that. I
think you and I are on the same page here, Tyler.
You're just projecting whatever you believe onto him. That would be cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, because he always has like the reviews where he like watches something and just put him in front of fucking historical documentaries.
He does so many reviews where the takeaways are never anything beyond like, I liked it because it was good.
That's a good review.
It is. I mean, it does function as a role of if you like the kind of movies Tyler Dunbar likes, his reviews will guide you to those movies.
Yeah.
The best movie.
He really does search.
But if you're looking for insight, he has little to provide.
He's more of a curator than he is.
That's what you got to go to Dotbat for.
Yeah. Well,
for all the
Dotbat's like a breakdown. He gives like a breakdown of movies. Or most of I guess now he's more of like just an AI tutorial guy, but I liked his Death Note review. What I like the most about movies is when they end, and then I can do other things.
Why do you like that?
Because it's like, because life doesn't.
Are you
end.
gonna be Are you gonna take it? Are you doing a movie hater take? What are you doing?
No, I don't have. How can you like hate movies?
I'm all about Act 1 personally.
I only like watching the first.
Once I
third
hit
of the
Act
film.
2, it's downhill from there.
You like the setup. You and then you can,
everything's like
Payoff
going well.
sucks.
Yeah,
I don't want any payoff.
I can interpret. I can just read the payoff, but like setup, give me that all fucking day.
I watch
yeah.
shows for when they're like everything's going well and then it starts going bad. I'm like, ooh, don't want to see that, and I turn off.
That is
Not ironically, for some shows, that is like the case where you're just like, I can't watch this. 'Cause this sucks.
Yeah.
I don't want to see like the direction this is heading.
I do hate
Yeah.
like there are so many shows where it's like they'll do the thing where it's like you betrayed me and then they'll leave. There's always like the fake traitor.
The miscommunication.
Yeah, I hate those. And then I'm like, well, now I hate watching your show. It's so.
Yeah.
Why are you doing that?
I want to talk about a show.
What show?
Yeah.
It's called Love is Blind.
Oh,
Yeah, I haven't
I
seen
also
it.
wanna
I've
talk
I've
about
heard
that
good
show.
things.
It's a simple premise where
Yeah.
they have to go on dates and they can't see each other.
and all the women are ugly.
So how do they conduct these dates if they can't see each other?
They can hear each other, and there's like little activities they do. Like they send each other gifts from the other side. But the idea is
other side.
all the guys are living together, all the girls are living together, and some of them are dating the same people, right?
Mm-hmm.
And dating multiple people. So the drama breaks out.
Are you allowed? Like, are you encouraged to do that?
I mean, it's a game, and if you pair up, you have to marry this person to pair up with them.
Sure.
You have to get engaged to them, and then you go on to the next part of the show. So some people, it's like, oh, they're into each other. They're all, of course, just gaming it, right?
Yeah.
To keep going through the show, right? But like some of them, it's more obvious than others, and I like reading into that and judging people for not being able to read into that.
Oh yeah,
That they don't actually like them.
because they don't bring
Yeah.
on like why
Or
guys
just
on
like
the show.
someone's like, hey, at this stage in the game, like I need you to only be going on these blind dates with me, right? So you got to go end it with someone else, and then they do, and they're like, okay, you said us two pairing up, so this is me now. The guys have to propose, right? Is how it works.
Oh, weird.
And then the girl who made him and his connections with the other girls is what they call them, connections in the show. She's like, no, it's too early to marry you right now.
and she's fucking around with other
Yeah,
guys.
bro. It's fucking, there's backstabbing going on. There's
It's
mean
crazy.
girl
Well,
shit.
because they're trying to win the game.
what?
it's
So
fucking
it's the first
awesome.
people to get married win? What is it? What?
I don't really know how the late. I've only just started watching the new season. I haven't seen any of the other seasons, so I have a limited perspective.
It is something that's kind of
But
interesting.
they like go on a vacation and then they gotta live with each other, and it's just like, I don't know. All right, now see if it works out.
Okay, awesome.
I
Yeah.
believe. I don't know if there's like a winner who gets a prize or not.
No, it's more of just trying to find.
Trying to find
yeah.
love while being blind.
Yeah,
They should stab their eyes out before they're allowed to be on the show
They
with
should, yeah,
needles.
Yeah.
they should. Love is paraplegic, and they cut off all your limbs.
They should have
Mhm.
sex with their mothers and stab their eyes out.
Yeah,
Love is Oedipus.
Love is Oedipus Rex.
That would be cool. That would be cool. I would like it because I think the beauty of the show, because it's like most of them are like conventionally attractive people. I'd want one just real uggo.
What?
Yeah.
I want one person who's just like a monster.
And they're there and they know they're the token uggo, and
Yeah.
they're like, look, that doesn't matter right now.
and they can just play the heel. Yeah, they're like, yeah, this is fine. And they really, because you could also uggo yourself up. You could just be like, you know what, I'm not going to shower for a couple of days. And the guy's like a hunchback, and he's like, he's like a monster man.
Are there ever any times where the guys or the girls pretend to be a different guy or girl?
Not that I've seen.
That's a
That'd
little
be pretty
involved.
awesome.
Just
that
to
would be cool.
change their voice, like like plug their nose and say, "Oh, hello, I'm a different guy."
Yeah,
It's
and
just
then they play
it's
the
mostly just
girl.
catty shit.
Yeah,
going
that's
on.
the best part.
There's a lot of catty little mean girl shit going on.
The best part is how like
That's the best part.
Did
of
the
show.
guys and girls ever fuck each other rather than the opposite?
that would be a
sex?
cool part of Love Is Blind is everyone just ends up becoming gay
Because
and
they're
then
like, well, I don't
"Fuck
want
this."
to take a risk and get an ugly
I
girl.
know what
Yeah.
he looks like.
He looks pretty
That's-
okay.
That's what would happen if like one season they had the Uggo girl and then all the guys are like, well, I know he's hot.
I
And then
know
they
there's-
just start fucking.
There's one stinker in there, and I'm gonna not be that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be that Joker in the deck.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. No, but I do like that show, and I do think it would be cool if there was more games, more prizes.
Yeah, it sounds like they should be doing like competitions
Oh,
on the inside of each of their like dormitories.
Oh yeah.
Like the guys got to do some sort of like wrestling competition for.
Well, one of the annoying
For-
part about that show for me is that they never call it like a game, like a dating game. They call it like an experiment throughout, and it's like, well,
what do you test?
I maybe, I guess, I don't know, but it seems to me.
Yeah.
What's your hypothesis here? People can get married without knowing
Yeah.
what each other looks like.
Well, it's just like, oh, it should be based more on connection, but it's like they bring in the most superficial assholes of all time. And like the problem with people being superficial is that like personally they're also not very interesting people.
Yeah,
So it's like so they also have this, so there's not like they let them be.
They clearly screen them for some sort of sob story, especially the guys. Because inevitably there was a weird moment where it like hit a point in the series where all of the guys were in the like very artificial like relationship structure they had. They're like, all right, now go tell them a sad story. And then the girls always go, oh my god, he's so sensitive. And it's like, I mean, it just feels like they were told to do that, or maybe the show's just gone on long enough that they know that that's kind of the play-by-play that goes down.
Or they
Maybe.
like cut to it where it's like some guy tells him on like week 1 and then some guy tells him on week 6,
That would
but they
be
just like compile
really
all of
poor
them.
story.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's so much reality like TV show
Oh, yeah.
editing going on for sure.
I would be very down to jump on there and just as like, because I would be the most ugly person on that show, just be the guy who's
I
just
don't know.
like,
There's some not great looking people on that show sometimes.
I don't know. I don't think I like with those people. I think that
I mean, it's not like Love Island where it's literally like, oh, they got a bunch
The
of like
hottest people.
jacked people, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like they go for like people who aren't like, you know, super unattractive. Of course, they're not going to do that. But like,
yeah,
it's not like that. I think most of them are pretty okay looking.
yeah. No, I think that would be very fun.
Well, have
we should do.
Have you packed your bags, Jack? Because I've signed you up for Milf
That's
Manor.
right.
Oh, Milf
You're on
Manor?
You're going to Milf
Manor
And
season
my
going to
mom's
7.
my
Manor.
mom's gonna be. I don't want that.
Your
Like,
mom's
Yeah,
on
nobody
that show?
nobody really wants that. But
Nobody
yeah.
wants to be a part of Milf Manor.
Well-
yeah, it really is like a mom thing where it's just like,
You-
yeah, I signed us both up for. It's like even into their 20s, guys are still getting fucking dragged around by their moms to be like, I signed you up for soccer practice and you're gonna
And
go.
I'm gonna go fuck all your friends there.
Yeah, and now it's just like, okay, all right. It's
Dude,
the
that's-
So
same
they're not
thing.
MILFs in the sense that like their child is grown up. And
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean they are milfs in the sense that their child is.
Well,
because
that's the whole purpose of the
But,
show.
thought you
but
were
their
saying-
sons are all there
oh,
as
the
well.
contestants
Yeah.
they're taking to soccer.
Yeah,
practice.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's like it is
Okay.
because the
I thought you were
contestant-
saying she took her real son to soccer practice, and she's like, now I have to go be on Milf Manor.
Oh, yeah, she drops him
Drops
off.
him off, doesn't pick
He's
him up.
just chilling there for years. Yeah, I know, because I remember that feeling whenever you just got like stranded and your parents like couldn't pick you up for like an extra hour, so you
Nah,
were
it
just like
didn't
chilling
happen
there
to
by
me.
yourself.
I was independent.
I got that a good amount, but it was
I just walk around the school grounds looking for someone to fuck around with.
that happened to me a
bother
lot
until
in
it's done.
swimming, where it'd be like you'd just be sitting there and you'd just wait, and the swim coach is like, well, I'm gonna leave. so you're good, right?
Billy.
And I'm like 4th grade Jack. It's like, yeah, yeah, I'm good. I just wait. But it's definitely it would be like that times a million if your mom's
Wait.
like, I'm gonna be on Milf Manor, and she just keep you at the swimming pool for weeks, and you're like surviving off. You just break into the vending machine. You're surviving off that.
They'll be back for swim practice next week, right?
Yeah, next week. And then you go on to like your phone that's almost out of batteries and you see your mom's on Milf Manor.
I do like the idea of being like a fuck off adult who allows that to be the case for you.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
someone who works at that
At the
pool.
pool, it's like, oh,
and
he's
just
gonna,
sees it's like
he's gonna
what
sleep
they're
here.
like, buddy, what's up? He's like, my mom hasn't picked me up yet. It's like, shit, all right.
Sorry.
Okay.
Well,
you
sit
log
here,
up?
beg for dollars so you can survive off the vending machines. I hope she comes back for you.
You start out, you're just like, I've got a 5. That's like that'll get you through a day.
That'll get me
get you
through today.
We've got a water fountain. I'll come back with snacks next
Yeah,
week.
don't drink the pool water. Don't drink that.
It's like
no
a
matter how
weekend.
thirsty you get.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to get the bottled water from the vending machine.
Yeah, and then he comes back and you're like, the kid's like rabid and he's just like drinking out of the pool and you're like, no, I told you not to do that. And he's degraded
and
because
this has happened to Jack because his mom went on Milf Manor.
yeah, that's the worst part.
And I had to stay there for
with her-
It's that it
for a
flashes back to her kids at home like halfway through and it's just like, let's see what your kids
Let's see what
at home
Jack's
are
up
doing.
to.
And there's this rat man drinking out of the pool. It's like, it's just like, oh fuck, yeah. I was supposed to
Ooh, not good.
Yeah.
You're a bad mom.
she didn't have like the dad to come pick him up.
No, yeah. The premise of that show is just insane. Just bringing
Oh, yeah.
a mom and her kid.
Is that a real show?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
This
Milf
is
Manor.
This is
It's-
TLC.
It's
I
mom and the
thought that was a
kid,
good riff.
and then the
No,
kids
that's
bring the kids like try to fuck the moms.
And the moms try and fuck the
You say
sons.
kids. How old are
They're like
15.
20s. Yeah. child.
20s?
13.
But yeah.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Hello, little boy.
That'd be bad. That couldn't be a real show.
that's what's
That
so
would be-
crazy
It's just-
about
but
it.
the
Extremely
challenge
illegal.
is just the mom is trying not to fuck any of them.
Yeah, and the kids are just playing.
Stop.
like-
Not
They all can win a prize if they just can for a month resist fucking. a
but also
13-year-old
like
boy.
the consequences, you go to jail. But they're
Yeah.
just like they're just sitting there, and the kids are like playing Smash
Like,
Bros.
this is
and
what
they'll-
happens when you put me in a manor with boys.
Yeah.
These little baby boys.
Don't you know that I'm a MILF?
Don't you know I'm a hot
isn't,
milk?
Isn't this my job?
I have needs.
Yeah, there's like a scene in that where they all have like written down like a secret, and they have to guess like which one is their mom's and which one's like the moms have to guess which is their sons, and the sons have to guess which is their mom's.
Yeah.
And somebody like one of the moms had written down, "I fucked your best friend."
Oh, why would you
Oh
say
my
that?
God.
It's gonna get revealed at some point.
I
You're
had,
just-
like they knew it was gonna get revealed.
yeah, but
They knew this.
to be fair, if you're getting on that show, you're already fucking.
You're an
crazy.
insane person.
Yeah, but I feel bad for the kids.
Oh yeah, no, the kid seemed horrified.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when it
But
got
I mean, you
revealed.
said they're in their 20s. Like, fucking bro, don't go on the show. You
No.
can say no.
Well, they're all fuckhead fucking Instagram.
Yeah, they're
fuckhead
like
fuckers.
Instagram influencers, so it's like the moms probably are like, "Hey, this thing's going on."
Yeah, the
They're
moms
like,
aren't too bright themselves.
This'll get me clout. This'll get me clout. Whatever. And then they
That's
go
how-
on, and then they're like, "Oh no, this was not worth the clout. This was not worth the 10,000 Instagram followers."
Fuck,
or
I might have to
whatever you
watch
get.
that show.
It's pretty entertaining. I've
It's
seen a
pretty
couple
funny.
episodes.
There's like the one mom that's always like not. She's like kind of sexually suggestive towards her son, but is always like telling her son like, "I'm gonna fuck that guy over there," and he like she like brings a guy over. She's like, "This is your new dad."
That's fucking that's scary.
No.
What is it
really
with them
gross.
making reality shows so fucking scary?
Yeah,
Like,
that's not like that's gone beyond icky. That's like scary. That's like I'm horrified by what the humans can do.
Should be criminal.
It is probably in some states. Or if they're filming it.
they're all of age,
they're all
like,
of age.
and it's also they're filming it in Mexico.
No, I'm talking
so-
about Pakistan.
what?
So that's probably criminal there.
in Pakistan.
You think
Probably
could be?
I don't know.
you think they'd let
I don't know
you
the
think they'd
laws.
let the Milf Manor go on?
I don't know. I'd have to ask them,
They would.
I'd have to ask
Yeah,
the
you'd have to
mayor,
ask.
the mayor of Pakistan.
Mr. Pakistan.
Oh yeah, the mayor of Pakistan.
Are you guys allowed to watch MILF Manor?
Are you allowed to
Are you allowed
conduct
to
a
do
Milf Manor?
Can we do a Milf Manor Pakistan edition?
Yeah, they're like, why would you?
He goes, no, my voter base would never,
This is
never
haram.
let me allow MILF Manor. But secretly,
Honestly,
I am
that's
its
pretty big.
biggest fan.
Yeah.
Secretly, I am me, Mr. Pakistan.
Mr. Pakistan, Mr. John Pakistan, mayor of
biggest
Pakistan.
fan.
I think
of MILF
outlawing
Manor.
MILF Manor is definitely something I could get behind. But,
No, none of that is what I'm into. I've got let's see.
None of it is conducive towards a healthy life.
Yeah. Speaking of white women, though, did you know apparently there's a census and it's
Were
like,
we?
I mean Milf Manor, yeah. That's
I haven't seen the show. I don't know that they're white.
It's like a few non-white women, but
apparently they will
white.
be the decider for the next election.
Who? What? White
white
women?
women.
Well, yeah. I mean,
They will decide the next president.
everybody knows that.
Why is it?
So I was suggesting that we deep fake Biden kicking a dog and then just release it like. And apparently there's a survey where they decide who they're voting for like on average a week before like the election happens. So I'm saying week before Biden kicking a dog deep fake and then not enough time
Go
to be like,
viral.
no, that's fake. And then they're all just like, nuh-uh.
I'm down to do that during the primary.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, that's a good idea.
I'm doing it full on.
Actually, that's a good idea.
We're getting
Now that I think about it.
that is I mean, who would you have not kicking a dog though? You just need to release.
Literally, like anybody else.
I don't know. Someone who people won't not vote for because they're ancient.
Yeah.
But I guess that doesn't fucking matter, really.
No, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter at all.
Just
But it does kind
I-
of matter.
don't like Biden. Can't be Bloomberg, obviously. That was
No.
like the one candidate where everyone was like,
No.
yeah,
No
no, it
fucking
can't be him.
Bloomberg.
Just a comically evil man.
It's not gonna be baby Pete.
What I like about the comically evil
He's going
part
to try.
is that
But,
he was still like a Democrat, and he was still like social values. I care about these things. It's like no, you're like a
You're like $1 billion. You're a billionaire or whatever, man. Fuck off.
yeah. Well, it's because the base for Trump was like hell yeah, this guy's a billionaire. He knows how to do all that stuff. But it's like the base for Bloomberg. It's like what the no.
Just
Get outta
it was
here.
just New Yorkers.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
like only New Yorkers.
All right, let's get politics, though. It ain't funny.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Let's see. You know what is funny?
What's funny?
Oh, he's good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
A thing to
Good
read.
100th episode here.
Good, great 100th episode where, yeah, like I said, it's like in the part where they kill the guy with the sword of Acorn, and then they're like, "That's good." In the 100th Archie Sonic comic, and
I
then they're
don't,
like,
I
"Okay,
don't know what
bye."
you're talking about.
That's exactly what this is like.
Okay.
I've mapped out our trajectory like the Archie Sonic. comic.
Actually, every major moment in our podcast history lines up with the Archie Sonic
lines up
comics
with the
in
beats
some
of
way.
the Archie Sonic comics.
Yeah, there's that guy, completely non sequitur, who got like arrested in Florida for doing the in Minecraft threats on
Yeah.
4chan. So you're not allowed to.
He was throwing up.
So you're probably going to get arrested, Phineas, real soon for the things you said.
Yeah.
on the podcast.
That sucks.
The blanket, like in Minecraft.
Now that just sucks.
No, that's just the worst.
God damn.
That was like that was very weird because it was definitely something where it's just some random dude on 4chan and he just like
I don't
full
think it
force.
was a random dude. It was a guy who knew him. It was because he got arrested for telling people that they should kill the sheriff of whatever county he was in.
but he got arrested on like a thread for that.
Yeah,
He
but-
was like,
Well, oh yeah, no. Why he got arrested is silly, but like I think he knew the guy, like, and he obviously had some personal grievance against
Okay.
him.
I mean, I think everyone already knew that saying in Minecraft
was not
Yeah.
a legal defense.
did not
No,
help
it
you
didn't
out.
hold up.
I think we discovered that like when we started doing it.
But also, the man got arrested in Florida, so he's probably going to get away with it, which I think is fine. I think he should get away with it.
I think that given how much we advocate for political violence, I think that it would be a bad.
No, I
thing.
think it's fine.
a bad
In
precedent
fact, I
to set.
agree with what he said to
Yeah.
do to that sheriff.
Was Sheriff a bad guy?
Well, he's a cop, so yeah.
Oh, just okay.
Well, I
thought
don't know.
he
I
had,
don't
like,
know
a-
why. I think he
Yeah.
was asking for him to be killed, probably for his own personal racist reasons. Because he's probably like, oh, that guy let somebody off of something they should have gotten like arrested for.
There
or
was
something.
something where he was talking about like online anonymity and how he's trying to get rid of it in Florida, and then the guy on
Oh,
4chan
yeah.
was like, "We should kill him in Minecraft," and he's like, "Found you."
All right. Well, I
So-
agree with this guy, but he's probably a terrible person.
I do think it's terrifying that they're trying to get rid of online anonymity.
No, yeah, it's fucked up. I don't. Yeah,
Where
I
it's
mean,
like, are you like a
Florida's just a weird breeding ground for censorship and
It's just
and
bizarre
weird
'cause
fascist
it's like-
practices.
It's like I get it, people who are victims of domestic abuse who are trying to hide themselves online, but some guy might be saying the N-word at some point. So we have to find people.
We
and-
need to return to the dirt.
Yeah, we do.
We need to toil the fields and die at 40
Kids
or 30.
that want to go
No,
back.
I like posting. I like being
No,
a
we need
poster.
to go back to
Posting-
the earth.
I think posting was probably just like that's going to be the inflection point. That's like the downfall of humanity.
Dude, people have been posting forever. Fucking Martin Luther, he was a poster. He posted the fucking 100
But
Theses.
you really had to think about
99
it.
Theses.
Now you can just be like, oh, I should not have said that. Like,
That's cool too. I mean, there's probably guys like that in like a village,
didn't like
and they just
shotgun
said,
their
they just said shit.
The town crier, he was just
Yeah.
posting.
Yeah,
the boy who cried wolf guy.
Why it was such a desirable job.
everybody
Yeah.
wants to be
Town
the town.
crier.
Who's the
Wah,
town crier?
Because they had a innately human desire to post.
It's just the guy who shouts all the news out.
Yeah.
Oh, he does. Hear ye, hear ye.
Hear ye, hear ye.
How does he get the news?
He hears about it.
He
Someone-
just fakes it. He's just like,
Yeah.
hear ye, hear ye. Aliens are real. And they're like, really?
What
and
the
he's like,
fuck?
I'm the town crier. Why would I lie to you? I'd
We
lose
gotta,
my
we gotta
job.
bring those back.
Yeah, I'm not fake news. I'm the town
Do you
crier.
think our neighbors would appreciate it if I just started going out at like, let's say like 11 a.m., maybe noon, to like our block outside on the street, ring a bell, and just start screaming about what's going on?
Oh, yeah.
Pick up a newspaper, just start reading the article.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, a newspaper too. So it's not even in old English. Just like today,
Yeah.
Senator John Blow.
John
Brown.
Dead McCain, he came back from the grave.
That's crazy.
I know.
People would, I would have to tell people about that.
Yeah, I'd town cry that shit.
Hear all about it.
If that happened, literally everyone would have to know that that happened. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's too important of a
I'd do that in
change
my
to our understanding
imagine
of
doing that in my
reality.
apartment. Imagine just going up and down the stairs, like yelling about news.
Zombies are real, and John McCain is one. Like everyone has to know about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then they'll be like, who's saying that crazy stuff? And then they look outside and John McCain's trying to claw at their door. And they're like, I'm glad I knew about that.
it only happens if you got your arms tortured in a Vietnamese POW camp.
Yeah.
That's wild.
that is wild. You know what else is wild? That there's a dating sim with a cute girl that helps you file your IRL taxes.
I heard about that.
You plug in.
Not heard about this.
Which-
And they got taken down.
Oh, it got taken down?
Something happened with it. They got taken down. They might be back up now.
That
but-
sucks. It was on Steam for a while, but it was definitely. It looked
Is
interesting.
that how you did your taxes?
No, I did them a while back. I did them before we went to Vegas, so I could get the rebate to go there. But it was
Good thinking.
it
Good
was
idea.
like it was definitely one of those weird things where I looked at it and like in order to do your taxes, you have to put in your social security number.
Into
so
the
they're like
anime girl.
yeah,
game.
so it's like just give the anime girl your SSN.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
a little sus.
Yeah,
I don't know.
What's TurboTax besides the anime
I don't know.
girl?
People have been doing it for a while. I
Yeah.
know aren't going to totally scam me. I mean,
Yeah,
I have issues with TurboTax.
Nah, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
fucking
but I have less issues. Well, because it's also something with that. Whereas apparently, like Mischief, those guys who made like the Satan shoes, and the guys who made like new Times Newer Roman. It's like they do
What?
shit where they just like drop like items for a very limited time
Sure.
that are like that. They made that game,
Why?
and so that was what because they just like do random shit, and they'll like make like the. They'll make like the shoes with like goat's blood in them for what's his face, Little Nas X.
What?
And it's just a lot of that like cool like hype.
I'm having a
shit.
stroke. What's
And then
going on?
they made that, which I think is cool.
But
Yeah,
did they sell it? Is it
they were trying
was it a
to.
product?
Apparently, I don't know. I didn't know it was getting taken down, but they're trying to. They're
Oh.
trying to sell it. Yeah, which I don't know. I think it
Yeah,
would
I
be fun
mean-
at least 1 year to do that. I'd need some really good identity
I
protection.
think
before-
you should just use the free version of TurboTax
Yeah.
over that.
But the anime girl's not going to try to swindle me into buying the more premium version. Actually, that would work way
Well-
better if she's like, I can also become a premium anime girl. You can
Becomes
gotcha roll
naked. Yeah.
for $100 extra.
Yeah.
You're,
And that's it. That's the only
we'll just
upgrade
take
you
it
get.
off the top of your return.
Yeah.
That'd
No
be
problem.
cool.
Yeah, no, there's a lot. And also, did you see in the screenshots it was like your love affection and also how far you are with filing. Those were like equivalent. And she falls fully in love with you after you file all of your
But do you get
taxes.
to
That's
do anything
amazing.
with her
And it's-
after that?
It's
Do you
pretty
get
cool.
do you get to do lewd things to the tax woman, Jack?
I don't know,
I'm the
but I would be
tax
very
woman.
sad if that was not the case. Yeah, I guess they did take it down. That's too bad. I had the link to the storefront and they took it down.
Wow.
Say priest.
More censorship by the woke right,
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
taking down my anime girl tax game.
You know what else is censorship?
What?
They're all the girls at Pilates censoring me from being able to go to Pilates because
What
they
happened?
book all their classes out like a month in advance now.
They sound like they got their lives together.
No, but like booking class, you book them like a week. You book them a
Why?
week in advance because it's annoying. Because it's like, are you going to be on that day? And you need to be like, it's bad manners.
Just robbing you of a spot?
It's robbed me of spots for like the next like 2 weeks. Like I had to
Okay.
book the one that I'm doing on
Can you
Tuesday.
book it like a month in advance?
Yeah, I can, and that's
That's
what
what
I
he's
have to
doing.
do, and it's annoying because that's not how Pilates should work. It should be more of like an ad hoc, like, oh, I'm free this day, I'll do that,
What?
like that week.
Stops you from doing Pilates in your own home?
They don't have like a reformer.
A what?
The Pilates takes place on like a torture rack. Like you have to. There's like a weird like slidey torture rack that you have to do all your shit on.
It's called a bench?
It's called like a reformer or something.
Recliner.
Reformer.
I do all my working out on a recliner.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
The ab workout to get the
Really,
chips.
really getting my spine
That's some
strong.
boomer ass
Yeah.
shit to be like, I'm ab working out to get the beers. or see, look, I've got to do a back workout.
I gotta work out my
stretch.
jaw, tell my bitch wife to get me another beer.
I love saying working out your jaw. Like that's something that anyone does.
What? There's a word for that. It's a thing like incels do, so they can get a Chad jawline.
Oh yeah, when they like bite on the rubber ball and then they
Yeah.
get like the super like rip
They
Chad.
have,
jaw.
they have a name for it. I don't know.
Yeah, it is like jaw workouts. I've seen those on
Mewing?
TikTok.
Ewing.
Mewing.
Chewing.
What's really funny though is that like proportionally the rest of their face doesn't look like it should have that jawline. So even when they do get it, they look so fucking weird.
I've heard
I've
that's
never
just
seen
not
people with that.
good for you. Like it's good to have like good like oral posture,
Yeah.
right? But like actively like working out your jaw is just like I don't think it's good for you.
No, it's
I think
not
bad.
because your jaw is supposed to be used for like chewing, and when it's like tired, it breaks down a lot easier and like reforms a lot slower. I don't know. It's
well,
weird.
shit. The incels got another one wrong.
Yeah, I know. You know, incels got another one wrong. Pilates
They
women
just
got
can't
another one
catch
wrong.
a break, can they?
It's
Or
because this
they'll
like
get something right.
it's a group of like 7 chicks who all are in the same sorority, and they're like, we're gonna do them together, and then they're just gonna cancel like 3 hours before, or they're
What?
gonna cancel like an hour before.
has that happened?
You've
That's
constructed
happened.
this narrative in your head.
No, because I know exactly
I-
the women who are doing that because I've gone to Pilates with them and I've seen them around, and they're like, we're gonna do this together, ha ha ha, and then it's like, oh wow, that's crazy that they're all booked out a month in advance, and they were talking about
Does
that
it
while
cost-
we were.
Does it cost some money to cancel?
Yeah,
Did they
it costs
pay for
you.
it?
It uses up one of your spots. If you cancel like a day in advance, you're fine. But if you cancel like within a day, so like within 24 hours of your thing, they charge you $15 and it uses up one of your spots, which is like $25.
Oh, so
So it is expensive to cancel. Like
Not
you
good,
lose
yeah.
like $40, but if it's a bunch of sorority chicks, they're not paying for it anyways. But for me, like I have to pretend like I'm getting Taylor Swift tickets
No.
just to go to fucking Pilates because I've got to refresh and be like, oh shit, one of them canceled like an hour in advance.
and enlighten me again on what Pilates even is.
It's just a workout where you like stretch and do a bunch of weird things. They just tell you to like put your body into different positions. And it's kind of a full body
It
workout.
sounds like yoga.
It's more intense yoga. There's not a lot of stretching.
I don't know much about Pilates, but I know it's meant to be pretty hard.
Yeah,
It's meant to be a pretty good workout.
yeah, it kicks your ass, and it's short. It's like an hour, and it's just like an hour of like consistent like full body workout. We should go sometime.
Fuck no.
If I can get you guys, I could.
I might.
I've got like 8 classes for this month because women keep booking this shit.
I gotta do it a month in advance.
Why? So
No, I
so
can get it.
there's 7 women and then you in this class?
It's all only women, and then me, and then it's
I don't have enough
and
room
you think
for
there's
one
a cabal against you formed by
not
these
for
women?
me. I've
You think they're conspiring?
Yeah, they've formed a coven of witches.
when
to
I
stop
go on
him.
Tuesday, I'm probably going to
The
see some like
matriarchy
the
is out of
regulars that I
control.
know, and we're probably all going to be mad about this because it's new women. It's not like old people who are like, because I knew the regulars before,
Oh.
and everyone just did it. Like, you could do it like, oh, I want to work out today, and then you could do it day of most of the time.
I
I'm like,
hope you do some like petty bitchy shit
oh,
because of this.
you know me. you know, I don't know what I could.
Unscrew the screws on their recliner or whatever.
Yeah.
Make it break.
Oh, that would
And
be
they'd
not.
fall
That would
down.
not be like petty. That would be like really mean.
Well, I mean,
It'd also be really hard to get away with.
Petty would be like if they clearly have been like neglecting their nails and they clearly like haven't done their nails for a while. I'd be like, I really like that color, and then like noticing that they haven't done their nails in a while,
wow,
or like
some catty shit.
yeah.
What if you throw pig's blood on them?
That's good. That's good. I could also talk like loudly about their foundation and be like, they didn't really blend it correctly. And it's really fucking
That
ugly.
you
like their
probably
skin.
wouldn't be able to get away with.
I think
easily.
that would not be. I think you would stick the landing on that one.
Well, no,
you would
just-
have to like really awkwardly like bring it up.
I think
to some
if like
other
the one
woman.
guy in a Pilates class just started like making fun of a girl's makeup, that like it's not gonna be like the
they're gonna
"Ooh,
turn on you.
got her ass. It's gonna be like fuck. Everyone's gonna say fuck you.
Yeah,
no,
get the
I,
fuck
no,
out.
Without a
I'm gonna
doubt.
do it to my friends there who
You
are
have
also
friends there.
Well, no, I've got like Pilates friends, so like I see them, we
Yeah.
talk after we get done.
Or
You're
you
not
talk
allowed to
about-
have friends that are nuts.
Is that the case?
That's the rule.
Them's the breaks.
Those are breaks. Those are some bad breaks. I need to figure out how to kill some of my other friends. I'll bring them into the fold. I'll be like, hey, you guys want to hang out after Pilates? And they're like, sure. It's like, oh yeah, we can get dinner and then we can all come to this house and chill.
Come to this house.
Come to my friend's
the
house.
Pilates
to my
house.
friend's house, the Pilates house, and they get in. They're like, it's a bunch of like, just like like
They
preppy white
work in
women.
a bar, and there's 4 of them who live there.
Oh, you guys,
They love
it.
Pilates.
They love
And
Pilates.
yeah, because we do this on like a Saturday or Sunday, and there are only like the latest time that you can do it is like 12:30 on that day.
Okay.
So I just come in, and they'd be like, "Where are your friends?" It's like, "Oh, they're still
They're
sleeping."
probably asleep.
They're still.
You knock on the door, I come down. I'm in basketball shirts and a sweaty t-shirt. I'm like, "What's up?
What's up?
What is going on?"
Oh, the Pilates people.
These Pilates
Are
girls.
we gonna kill him now?
It's like you guys. Yeah, that's how I don't make friends. I don't know. They definitely don't see the podcast side of it.
Are these
Tell you
the
what.
good ones or the bad ones, Jack?
These the catty sorority ones.
Are these the ones we like? And I'm staring them down.
But how
yeah.
how old are your Pilates friends though? Are they like 40-year-old women?
They're all around my age, like
Oh.
mid-20s, 30s.
Gay.
They're not like friends, but we like make small talk. Like I know about their goings on, like how they're doing their jobs.
Their dark secrets.
They talk a lot about like how it's Pilates has like made them more confident, and one of them keeps talking about how everyone should ask for like pay raises because women don't do that enough in the office.
That's fair. That's a good point.
What's the most private thing they've told you?
Told me.
Yeah.
Some of them talk about their cycles to me.
Yeah.
And then they
when was
joke.
the last time one of them was had a period that you know of?
Did
And
it
what
did
is
it
their name?
get
like
exposed?
like a month ago, I guess.
Who was?
Well,
it?
yeah, it was probably a month
Who
ago. It was probably
was
less.
it?
Who was it? No one in particular.
Judith.
I think they know where my Pilates studio is now.
If you're in Jack's Pilates class and you had a period a month
Email
ago,
us.
I know about it.
Yep.
I'm aware.
Yes, you
I'm
do.
gonna
can't-
call you a
You
bitch.
can't trust him.
You
He'll
can't
share your secrets.
on this podcast. No, you could probably trust me. Again, it's like one of those things where you ingratiate yourself with the women, and that just makes you hate them more because
What?
you know you know how like racism, like if you hang out with people of different groups, you're like I understand these people better,
Sure,
and you're like
but you're the opposite.
if you're
But
racist,
what's your butt here?
no, if you're racist and you hang out with people of that race more, you become less racist because you're like there's just another
Okay.
person.
Yeah,
But
for you,
if you hang out with women,
But it has not worked
it
for
does
you.
not work because you
not-
just realize all the differences.
maybe
and all
you need to stop hanging out with women.
Maybe you need to get off TikTok.
Yeah.
I don't know
No,
what
I'm
you're
not
watching
even
on
on
there.
TikTok. There's like a bunch of those
Stop
misogynist
watching the
guys.
women-
They don't really get it.
Jack, you stop watching the women podcast. Now you need to stop interacting with women entirely.
Yeah,
and return to
I do need to become
return
a
to
monk.
base level.
'Cause I do have this like
That's a great idea.
it is one of those things where it's like the more it's because like
The thing is, like, you were very capable of like being a socially like successful person. Like, you can small chat. You
this
can
is
get along
only
with
with
people
you
so
guys.
well.
I only bring
And,
this
like,
out.
feel like a safe guy to talk to, and then on the pod, you're just like these women.
fucking
I have uncontrollable dark thoughts about them, and
I
being
don't-
around them, it's gotten out of control.
I
can't
just
help.
I don't know. It's I've
What
noticed.
do I do?
The problem is I just start noticing like the things that they also hate about each other. Where I'm like, oh my god, you spent like no time on your hair this morning.
They
And, like,
say that
you
to
start
each
you
other?
start like noticing like the problems with their hair, and you're like, those are really fucking.
Why
bad.
are you hanging out with like
What?
Mean Girl? You've been Mean Girl.
That's who like.
Those who've taken Jack in, and now he's upset at these girls who are just like, "Oh, cool, we'll do Pilates together."
Yeah.
and Jack is like, "Oh," and then it was
turning
a
this
month
shit to
long.
Game of
They're
Thrones.
evil.
They're evil. Well, no. Those are different girls. The ones that I hang out
They
with.
didn't make it a month long wait. They didn't change that.
Yeah, they fucking did. It's an ad hoc system. The week of, you can book out your Pilates classes, but like if you're booking them out like a month in advance, fuck you.
Oh,
Fuck
so
you.
you can do it up to a week. You mean?
No,
Or
you're
a
supposed.
week is the minimum.
A week is like that's like the
He's saying that's the generally agreed upon.
Okay.
yeah, that's like the unspoken.
See,
rule.
I thought that they're doing a week and switched to a month, and that these girls just took spots, and that you were
Oh,
real
no.
mad.
No, it was
Okay.
like you could always book it out a month in advance, but it's like you look at the week coming up and you're like, okay, I want to work out these days, but like we'll see. And it's like, oh, there's no spots open because they've decided to take all the spots that aren't like at the butt crack of dawn. It's like either 5 a.m. or no time. It's.
You should seduce them.
You should seduce
I
them.
don't want to.
You should bring
I don't
them.
want to. I don't.
You should bring them
You're
here.
bad
and
at
we'll
Pilates.
No, yeah. Wait, what'd you say?
I said you should bring them here, and we'll seduce them.
Oh, that's.
We'll be like, babe, your figure is so good, it's grossing me out. You gotta stop doing Pilates.
I can.
Hey.
No, you have to. Seduce them. Like, I
Toots.
understand why you do Pilates because your calves are like really showing kind of the fact that you've
I
been.
go, hey, Toots, you're looking pretty fit. It's making me feel gay for being attracted to you.
You know
Stop
how
the Pilates.
you know how you always say that candy bar is not going to be the candy bar that made you fat. Well, that last one was. So I understand why you do Pilates.
No, because then they want to do Pilates, Jack.
Oh, you're trying to make them not want to do Pilates?
You want the spot.
Because you want the spot.
Oh, sorry, I didn't understand.
Although realistically, your comment would be more likely to make them not do Pilates
then they just feel sad.
than
But
like my weird skeevy telling them not to.
just to try to, yeah, you just
Like saying
Trying to,
like,
like, get
saying
them
like
hot.
yeah, keep it up is more likely to make a woman go, ooh, maybe not.
yeah. But I do like the idea where. Because you're sitting there saying like all this stuff to like 7 women, and you're trying to like get them on the hook to like.
Well, the thing about me is that I'm so incredibly fast that I can create after image clones.
that's
and
really cool.
I can seduce several women at the same
at the
time.
same in
that
the same
way.
room at the same time.
Yeah.
That is cool.
That is cool that I can do that.
That is cool that you can do that. I did not know that about you.
It's really.
I knew that you
it's
were
so
fast,
hard.
but I
It's
didn't-
so hard. It's really difficult.
Was that what you were doing right there? I don't
Yes.
know. This is awesome.
There we go.
Podcast.
Podcast. One hundo.
You guys, you know you're allowed to edit stuff out.
What
You know you're allowed to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, what
and
do you think
fuck
this
off.
podcast
That's
is?
why I wasn't saying it.
You think
when
this
you guys are
podcast-
talking yourselves in the
You think
fucking wall?
we're sitting here just rambling for other people's enjoyment? This is for us when we're
True.
60 to look back and be like, hell yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna cure the Alzheimer's I get because it runs in my family.
Yeah,
This will stop me from getting
Grandpa,
dementia.
Grandpa, look! It's just what
It's
just like you
episode
said.
1 of the Brown Bricks podcast.
What? Oh
That's
yeah,
a name
I remember
I
that.
haven't heard
Yeah,
in a very long
I'll just
time.
play off dementia rambling as like I was doing a bit.
Yeah,
I'm fine.
yeah. You
It was
just
a joke.
that the one thing that I
I'm
don't want
riffing.
is like to end up in
I'm
a
in
home.
a creative zone right now.
End up in a home and you keep rocking back and forth, and then like the moment someone walks in, they're like, "It's time to take a shit," and you're like, "Well, I'm the Brown Bricks podcast, the most amount of fun," and you just go off.
Grandpa, no.
You're like, all right, are we ready to get started? And as she's like wiping your ass, you're like trying to do a bit on that. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Where'd my vape go?
So,
I'd go, imagine if I didn't even need you to help me right now. I was just pretending.
Imagine if I was just joking.
Imagine if I wasn't so weak, if I was actually
if
not
I was
weak
actually
and
quite
feeble.
strong.
And this was all a ruse to have
Strong
you
guy.
wipe my ass.
Have you wiping my? And wouldn't that be funny? She'd be like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Creighton made it into the Fantastic Eight.
Oh, that's awesome. They had a really fucking rough.
They're sporting
They were
it
looking
up.
tough in that last part, but that
Yeah,
I
we
saw.
got Rodney Messenberger really doing the hooping out
Rodney
there.
Dangerfield out there.
Are we talking about sports?
Talking about Creighton basketball.
This sucks.
Let's see. Well, I guess that's what sucks is that all my things suck.
Give us
Oh
a
yeah.
better topic.
Oh, I don't have any better ones on there. You'll see.
All right, I'm gonna ignore any of the ones that have the term black people in them.
I was kind of on a roll there.
You had a couple there.
I was just saying that like as far
Rolland is innocent, like Bill Cosby.
Yeah,
is
that-
that meant to say Royland?
yeah, Royland.
You
That's-
think that?
No, I was just saying. What's a guy?
Well, he's innocent of
Oh,
maybe
he's innocent
beating
Guy-
in the
his.
same way that Bill Cosby.
No, I was just saying like what's a guy who's not in jail? Innocent. That's what I'm saying. Just like my
Okay.
my boy Bill Cosby and my boy Royland. Shout outs to my
Shout outs to our innocent guys.
shout outs to our innocent guys out there.
Our big,
Shout out to
beautiful-
all the innocents out there. Cosby, Royland, Woody Allen.
Yeah. What's the
Rowan Atkinson.
Rowan
All the people who did nothing wrong.
all the people who are out there? Yeah.
Roman Polanski.
What do you call a
Because they
guy-
didn't go to jail.
What do you call a guy who's not in jail for his crimes?
Innocent.
Innocent.
All right, I see what you're saying. I like
Yeah.
that. I like how dark it is.
It is one of those things where it's also like people kept bringing out those texts and he was like, oh yeah, no, there's been some real slander against me. It's like I'll believe that.
Honestly, I believe those texts. They're so cringe and like weird
Sad.
that it's like this had to have been him.
Yeah, but it's also like not.
I mean, it's like, I think you said this, Jackson. Like, the cat is just out of the bag with
Yeah.
them, right? It's like, no matter what you do or don't, like, successfully get charged with, it's like, we all know you're like a weird little sex freak now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
well, because it would
I
be-
don't think
You're
you-
not getting back.
I
on
don't
Rick and
think you
Morty.
can have mainstream media success anymore.
specifically with like entertainment
Oops.
media, it's impossible to like outrun the stink that is like your little freaky sex pest. Because even like the court of public opinion's all that matters.
Although Louis C.K. did it, so we
Yeah,
can
but he
see.
did it in like a weird way where he was like, cancel culture, and then he was like, just kidding.
Yeah.
Like, not really that much. And then like
Sorry.
he's like the one guy who like you're in the middle of a meeting and he like sneaks in the back and everyone's just like, okay, like all right, we're just gonna continue with the meeting. And then he's like, I've been
Yeah.
he like Louis C.K. is almost like an anachronism in the fact that he's still back, and it's like, okay, I guess. I don't know. I think Justin Roiland's probably done though, unfortunately, because he's innocent.
Unfortunately, because he's innocent.
It happens to innocent men all the
It
time.
happens to innocent men all the time. That a bunch of fake text, all with the same tone of voice, get leaked of him being real creepy.
Yeah.
Innocent, they say where there's smoke.
Come
there's
on,
probably,
what'd he do?
You know what they say about smoke.
Message
What'd
a
he
few,
do that
message a
was so
few
bad?
teens. Come on, everybody's messaged a few
He
teens.
just
in their
messaged them.
years.
That's what.
Yeah, he didn't say anything about wanting them to be cam whores
Teens
or
don't like to chat,
Yeah. What are you?
yeah, they're not allowed to.
What
talk
else would he
to
talk to
nobody.
you about?
and I can't like a chat with a teen.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I guess.
I can't.
I guess
I can't
I'm a weirdo.
If
say
you-
weirdly, vaguely racist things towards teenagers.
If you,
Making jokes.
what are you gonna talk? What are you gonna talk about that's not?
Or are you going to talk about the teenager?
Yeah.
What common ground am I going to have a
That's
teenager?
true.
If it's
Yeah,
not
Teenagers love.
I really like My
racist
Chemical
jokes.
Romance. It's like there's one thing that you can talk with them about.
Teenagers
creepy, weird
love putting
pervert
on a
stuff.
fake Chinese accent.
they love that.
They do. Teenagers are all into their rice patty hats now.
They are. I
That's
know
that big TikTok trend that's been going around where
Is that
they
real?
where they pretend to be rice farmers.
What?
Then they tape their eyes back.
TikTokers.
Oh, I did. I feel like this is not recent.
More and
but
more
it's definitely seen.
podcast
Real?
feels like me being a parent watching like a news thing where it's like, guess what the teens are doing now.
And you
And
just,
I just hear it from
But-
you or with Twitch shit and Jack with TikTok shit.
But
I'm like,
yeah.
but they at the
Well,
end
I'm
of the
like,
day,
what are they doing?
It's not what the teens are doing. It's what 5 teens are doing that people have seen and been like, "Whoa, what the kids are crazy."
I know,
and it's
but
like,
I
that's
gotta
like
I gotta
5
remind
random
myself
people.
of that because Jack tells me the teens are on TikTok doing
yeah,
rice patty hats, and I'm like,
and eating corn.
what are the
starch.
teens doing now?
Did you see?
I don't understand them.
There's a very this week in TikTok's been kind of rough. It's if you're trying to be a guy who's trying to stay out of race relations, it's been pretty much impossible.
Who's that guy? Who's trying to
That's
stay
me. I'm trying to be a hero to all sides, but TikTok's
Heroes
making it
on
hard
both sides.
because
TikTok is making you have takes about race relations.
well, there was this one guy who's like, this one like mom, he's like, here's my chicken, and it looked gross, and then all the black people were like, this looks horribly unseasoned, this is awful, white people don't know how to season things.
People are really
And then-
mean about white people food.
No,
and
but
it
then
does hurt
she
my
responded,
feelings.
she's like,
Genuinely.
don't you guys like cornstarch a little too much? And then at the very end, it just ended up with a bunch of black people eating spoonfuls of cornstarch.
Well, that's funny.
That is
That's funny.
That is funny.
But they were like it was like recent. It wasn't like, oh, I'm doing it because it's the trend. It was like people like digging up old videos of like people just like scooping it out and eating it like cereal. And it's like,
What?
Huh?
yeah,
That's insane.
no, that is what I don't know.
I didn't want to ask about that one.
That
I
black,
know, that's what I was saying.
that white lady knew her racism. She knew how to target them.
She set the racism trap card, and then she threw up kunai with
She
chains.
knew how to fucking target the black people.
She,
in
yeah, she
the
did. She was
TikTok.
like,
Does-
I know I'm gonna make this.
I don't
gross
why,
looking-
but why was anyone ever doing that?
I don't know, and I feel like if
I feel like getting into the race aspect of this is immediately bearing the lead for me. I just want to know why anyone would eat a
True.
spoonful.
Let's look
I
up-
bet there's probably videos of white people doing it too. Maybe there was like a cornstarch
I
challenge.
mean, but
I
even
didn't
if
see
you're
one.
talking about
if
that,
there was, I didn't.
even if you're talking about the oh white people do, I don't care who's doing it. Why is anyone doing it?
because they.
Why is anyone? Is it taste good? I don't
yeah,
think
I don't really know
cornstarch
what
on its own?
cornstarch really is.
that's all I care about after hearing about that.
Is it powdered? Is it?
Are you sure these weren't videos of people doing it as a joke?
Nah.
They're like not recent videos.
ASMR. she just has her cornstarch in a Pringles can. She's just
Oh wait, let me see this shit.
But yeah, these are people. This is a trend here, though.
it's a trend now, but like
But I thought you said that the videos they showed were like before
but they're showing videos
before this discourse had even started, and they're like, "Look at this person eating cornstarch."
This isn't like, but they're like bringing up videos, like old videos of like this was happening, and then they're like, oh, it's like a trend.
Well,
And then they all started doing it.
the discourse.
Just to be clear, you were saying that when that video came out where they made fun of
She
the
had
white mom's
receipts
food,
of black people eating cornstarch.
she had videos.
she
had a
posted
whole
them.
folder.
She
Videos of
posted
them
them like
eating
it was
cornstarch.
like it was fucking a trap card.
She had a whole folder ready.
She said, yeah. She posted the video of like the gross ass chicken, and then she was like, she knew
That was bait.
black
That was
people were
bait
gonna
to
stitch your
draw.
TikTok. And then she was like, I gotcha. And then she pulled out the videos and then she said, don't you guys like eat cornstarch? And then it's stitched to a bunch of black people eating cornstarch. And I have to think that was planned.
That's a really good way to bait like the POC community is just making underseasoned chicken.
It really
being like, all right,
'cause
now
she
here we
couldn't-
go. It's
yeah,
time to
she-
unload.
She could not just like stitch
Yeah.
those videos and just be like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then they're like, "Well, why are you? It feels like you're weird calling us out." And so she really had to like throw the first. It was just like a swing on me first.
She shut out the little.
It would be really funny if you like go back in her TikTok history and it's just her like cooking non-seasoned chicken for like months, and she's
This
just,
one's
like,
the only one that got viral.
yeah, and then it got viral, and she's like, "Yes, I win." But yeah, so that was
That's fucking. This is the crazy lady.
I don't.
She anticipated backlash to her chicken, so she's like, "Yeah, well, you all eat cornstarch," and they're like, "What?" And she's like,
Yeah.
"Here's the fucking proof."
Okay, well, I'm still thinking
this-
the discourse
yeah, in
should be around
2020.
why her chicken is so unseasoned.
I still think
I
the
see
discourse should be around why
This is
do
2 years
people
ago.
eat cornstarch? Why?
that,
What's the
that,
point?
that also is true. Which was the first video?
well, I've only found videos.
Oh.
It's kind of gotten buried under this discourse of like, why are they eating
This is a
cornstarch?
Reddit post titled "There's a glut of black women eating cornstarch on YouTube," and they've posted 4. YouTube
And
links.
this was 2 years ago, so it wasn't like
Yeah, this isn't the first time discovery.
Yeah, this is
Is there any insight provided into why they're doing it?
no. I think they just do it. They're like the videos. I don't know. Maybe it's good.
She's got a big ass bowl
I'm
on this
gonna. I
video.
know how this is gonna.
there she
She's
is.
just eating like what looks to be flour. I imagine it's cornstarch, obviously,
Yeah.
but
It would really.
You wouldn't want to eat a bowl full of flour.
Yeah.
well, it seems
Yeah,
like
I-
you wouldn't want to do it for cornstarch.
Yeah, but
obviously.
raw flour, they'll get you sick.
yeah. But
And
cornstarch.
won't.
Yum,
I don't. It
yum.
might not.
I guess not.
She put a big
I don't know
heaping
enough
helping
about
in
it.
her mouth, and she's kind of having to like chew through it. It's really gross.
Yeah. No, it's.
She looks not happy. She's
I don't
not,
know why.
She
I
does
don't
not
know
look
why.
even like remotely pleased with with
She looks like
eating
so
it.
sad.
Your mouth would get so dry.
Yeah, I'd have some water on
You'd
stand.
have to have a
any
lot of water.
comments that might
Oh, I wonder
answer
what the
this.
comments.
I just want to know. Maybe somebody has some insight into why.
How about
this
I
is
just look up
happening.
this cornstarch taste?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
okay. Here we go. Cornstarch is actually quite healthy. It was good for reducing cholesterol and prevents heart failure. I definitely recommend eating.
Oh my god! So like that.
But like
Nah,
a
not
big
true.
bowl.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like you
No,
look at
that's
it.
definitely not true.
It's not.
opposite.
It's not cornstarch and like.
Although cornstarch is made from corn, it doesn't have much of a taste. What? Why?
Yum yum.
Why do people like eating cornstarch? Pica, they say.
Pica?
Yeah,
Is that
that's
like an
where
ingredient?
kids eat paper and drywall and stuff.
Oh, and so it's like the adult version.
yeah,
Yeah.
Of eating
it's a
paper with-
disorder that makes you have a craving for non-nutritive ingredients.
And then there are just a bunch of racists in the comments.
Oh,
Of course,
Who could have seen that coming?
that's why I didn't want
That-
to know.
I just wanted to let you guys know that that's been the discourse on TikTok this week. Let the people know.
There are a lot of very supportive comments as well, being like, "You go, girl. You fucking eat that." Corn."
But what? But why?
yeah,
know.
but,
Like I'm not.
either. I'm not. Yeah, I
don't-
just
I don't
wanna
like
know.
the racist ones. I still. Does she have pica? Do all these other channels where they do it have pica?
That is the question.
Why do people like watching it?
Why is it seemingly only black people?
Nikakavo Adakavo?
I don't.
What the fuck?
I don't understand.
Okay,
I don't
so
understand.
And
show
I
me-
don't. I don't think the
I'm try-
answers are even out there.
Can you
for
show
need
me
to find the
original
original chicken video.
I want to see how bad
Uh,
the chicken was.
Let's see, TikTok, because it's just been lost.
I'm really
to
having
the
a hard
sea.
time wrapping my head
But
around this one.
because now it's just
What do you use cornstarch to make?
You can use it for frying stuff.
chicken. Well,
I think
you can
it-
also make slime.
Do you
could make
s-
slime
You
with
slap
it.
the chicken into the cornstarch and like
News.
bread it.
Bitch, I do not know how to make fried chicken. I'll tell you that.
You're
I-
fucking terrible.
I've made fried chicken.
Sorry, I'm just sorry I'm white. Don't know how to make fried chicken.
Fucking fake ass bitch.
Why? No one's writing articles
white
about
people
it.
make chicken.
I can't find the
like
original.
this.
White
Black
people
For some
eat
reason.
cornstarch. Like,
That's the joke she did.
yeah.
She did white people make chicken like this, and she made her chicken, and then she said black people eat cornstarch
Like this.
Like this.
like this.
She showed them videos.
With a big
Yeah.
spoon in her mouth.
And then she posted her tour dates afterwards.
She posted tour dates.
Yeah, she was like, come on. No, not really.
Was this Taylor Swift? Who did this?
It's Taylor Swift. In the
Her
middle
free
of her
time.
seasons, she's like making some chicken on the road, and then everyone's like, "That's some really gross looking." Like, it's not even just black people; it's just like everyone being like, "That's some really gross looking chicken."
I would love to see Swifties defend Taylor Swift and be like, "It's not racist that she said black people eat cornstarch."
It's fact. It's a fact.
And no, but it's just her. She does the thing that stupid guy Mr. Girl does, where you'll just stitch together a bunch of videos afterwards, but it's like proving a point. So like after the person posts like, Taylor, why are you eating chicken like this? You should season your chicken. White people don't know how to eat chicken. And then she just stitches on the bottom like a bunch of black people eating cornstarch, and it's on the official Taylor Swift account.
That'd be
Not
awesome.
even. Not
Just
even.
anytime people attempt to like engage with her in this discourse, she just posts another new video.
A new
A
one.
new video. Yeah, and all of them are like before the controversy, so it's like, oh, why is
Like she has a lot of these like saved.
up? She's just in her like notes app, and then like she's not saying anything explicitly racist, but it feels
She's not saying anything at all.
No.
Yeah, she's just
Posting
stitching
the
them.
videos.
She just
And
stitches
it's
the
like,
video to that.
What are you trying to imply?
Here, Taylor?
What are you do? What's your game?
What's your end game here? But she like clearly did it.
When
where
does it end?
She was like provoking them. I feel like posting yourself making chicken that has no spices on it, like very white
They
looking
call that
chicken.
her starch era.
That's worse than just like saying the N word to provoke black people.
I
don't know.
I don't think I agree with that.
Agree.
Okay. Next bit. No,
Good job.
I was just saying, yeah. No,
I was
never-
just, I was just saying. I
It's
was
definitely
thinking,
stranger. It definitely makes me think a lot more.
it definitely
Someone-
it definitely makes me
When someone just posts videos of black people eating cornstarch, I definitely go, wait.
what?
it is one of those things where it's like you clearly had this set up and it paid off. But yeah, that's everything else in my notes I don't really want to go into.
Okay.
Everything else other than the Kampai anime convention, which
What's
is happening
that?
on April, all I know about it is that like I was driving by like the tobacco and food for less, and there's just an old ass like billboard, like a classic billboard with a bunch of anime chicks on it. And it's like, come to our anime convention, and it's in that like on that really sketch part of Saddle Creek that it's like you
What?
wouldn't want to walk down. And there's just a big old anime convention billboard right there, and I was like, what the fuck?
Is this a new one?
I think it's a new anime convention.
Cool.
But it's in town, and it's like at the Hilton or whatever. And I was like, oh, that seems neat, but like you picked the wrong. I guess there's a lot of thoroughfare, but like it's so
Wait,
weird.
which one?
Kampai anime convention.
Where is it though? You said.
It's by like the tobacco and phones for less on like Saddle Creek,
Oh,
and by like kind of the
Oh,
Walmart
he
He has
has
a
time.
grocery.
panel at this con.
not
We-
yet.
I mean, it's on April, so I assume the panels are set in stone.
I doubt it.
Yeah, we could probably
It
sneak
seems
in.
like a new con, so I
Yeah.
doubt they have anything going
Yeah.
on.
Oh, they-
with
I
that.
checked-
And we just show up.
Online.
We have a podcast, and sometimes we talk about anime.
And yeah, you guys are good. We show them like clips, or we put up a new podcast.
See,
that's
the first one's about VTubers.
like, look at that. We should
Isn't that
sort,
fun?
Sort by newest. Sort by newest right now. Sort by don't look at
Don't-
that 100th episode.
Don't scroll down too
Or-
much.
Cornstarch. No.
Yeah,
It's-
guys, don't eat cornstarch. It's bad for you.
What does it do to you?
It raises your blood sugar levels and your cholesterol levels.
Sugars.
But does it make me strong?
No.
Shit.
It's increasing my. Imagine getting cholesterol because you ate like the worst. At least like eating McDonald's and like eating a bunch of like fast food. That's at least
At least
fun.
at least that stuff is like addictive. So it's
Yeah,
like,
cornstarch, you'd be like,
I can see how that would do it.
Imagine
just
going to the-
putting dust in your mouth.
yeah, imagine going to the doctor and just being like, yeah, my sugars are up because of my
I
cornstarch.
ate a lot of fucking cornstarch for some reason.
Yeah.
What
I'm gonna-
starch should you eat?
Well, you can
By
eat
the
cornstarch,
spoonful.
but it's like you should probably
Is
cook it.
potato starch better?
Well, yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
gonna say.
I
but
think that is just a potato.
I think potato starch
Potatoes
is
like
just,
all starch.
It's just like powdered potato.
I'm
Yeah.
sure they get some of the other stuff out.
Frosting
What,
starch?
what other
I mean, it's
stuff
not
is
just
in a
it's not
potato?
just like dried and powdered potato.
Potatoes are a
A
starch.
starch is. I mean, I'm sure it's mostly starch, but
Yeah.
I'm sure by the time you get the starch out, it's a similar volume to the original
Well,
potato.
you should probably eat the starch that you put on your clothes to make them.
Oh, to make them.
Is that what
I
you
always
eat?
go low starch whenever I get them dry cleaned, though.
Well, you should
Gross.
eat that stuff. So
You should eat that.
Give me high starch, but you can just give me a little baggie of it.
Yeah, I'll take it home for a snack.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring home a baggie of starch and just scoop it out. That's gonna be my weight loss thing.
That's fucking
Or
badass.
should I bulk?
I don't think it's gonna work. I'm sorry.
But you know it does work? This podcast. Thanks for listening to 100 different episodes.
Okay.
Thanks for listening to 100 episodes of the Brown Bricks
Thanks,
podcast.
guys.
You probably got to go to work, so.
No, I mean I'm not stressing about it.
Oh, okay. I was stressing about it for you. I don't have any. Well, let's see. Phineas, do you want to talk about any of the topics that are on here? It's either Adobe
Oh, you
AI.
just let out a big buy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, let's call it.
All right, see you guys in a month.
Yeah. We're probably gonna take a break real
Oh, yeah.
quick, just to lay
Bye.
low.
We'll mention that so you guys don't feel that weird.
Yeah. So,
We'll
because
be
all the other
back.
times. Yeah,
Maybe
we
it'll
will be back
longer. We don't know.
and better than ever.
We'll be back.
All right, bye guys.
Bye bye.
Have a good month.